My name is Michelle Williams, and today I'm going to be demonstrating how to apply the Pave Crystal Nail Appliques as an accent nail. In order to do the service, you need to have on hand an orange wood stick, a brush on glue, and you can apply this directly over fresh polish or gel polish. Today we're using polish. So once this has had a chance to dry about 5 minutes, it doesn't have to be thoroughly dry, it just needs to be dry to the touch. Then you're ready to apply the applique. The appliques come in 4 sizes. It just depends on how many stones that you need for the application. Today we're going to be using a size 2. These are actually made for pedicure applications, so they're in the shape of a toenail. And there is a slight curve to it, so there is a direction. So this would actually be the direction that you'd want to apply it to the fingernail. And you're going to line the first row of stones up with the free edge. I'm just going to do a dry run, making sure that I have, the proper application. Most of the time you can get 2 nails out of 1 applique. So if you start at the edge and go over, you can see there's plenty of stones left on the toe design for 2 fingernails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put on my brush on glue. And you just want to do a thin, even layer. If you don't put enough, it's not the end of the world. You just have to go back and put a few stones that don't stick. If you put too much, the glue can actually kind of seep around the stones and get on the top of the stone, and it dulls the stones down a little bit. Again, it's not the end of the world, but you just want to try to get on the right amount. And avoid flooding the cuticle area. Just remember that the stones are going to stick anywhere that there's glue. Okay, so I've got my applique. I'm going to start it on the free edge, and I'm going to apply even pressure all the way around, and then I'm going to just gently push this on with my fingertips. And the reason that you need to do this is just to make sure the stones adhere properly. The stones are flat on the back, and you just want to seat them down on the nail adhesive. And I know it might look like I'm putting a lot of pressure on this, but I'm actually applying just gentle but even pressure. You want to make sure that every stone gets seated properly. Now, as you start to peel this away, you'll be able to visually see if some of the stones are sticking or not. So let's say you have a few stones that are being stubborn. That's where your orange wood stick comes in handy, because you can come in and press directly on individual stones. Okay, so okay, so now that my stones have adhered, I'm going to go ahead and remove the applique completely from the nail, and then I'm just going to take a look and see what we've got. Okay, so you can see here, I'm just going to stick this here for later. You can see here that there are a couple of loose stones that are kind of in the cuticle area. You want to remove those. There's 2 things that you can do with those. The glue, because it's on wet polish, hasn't completely set. You just push those into place with your orange wood stick. Anything like this that you see that's just kind of loose over here in the corner, you just want to get that off. Any stones that are hanging over the edge, if you can scoot them back into the nail, great. If you can't, those need to come off because they will get caught and the customer will snag them. So we're going to remove that. Now, let's say that you push some stones out of place. While this is still drying, you can actually come in and move these around with your orange wood stick. You just want to make sure that all the areas of the nail are covered. But if you can see how quick that went, and so now you've got a fully applied and beautiful accent nail. To purchase this, all you have to do is go to pavepedicure.com and click on shop. Once again, this is Michelle Williams, and I want to thank you for watching.